Welcome back to the House of Faith and Fashion. It's been a truly incredible episode so far, and the celebration continues with my next visitor, contemporary artist, textile designer, and just visionary, extraordinary genius, all the way from Paris, from his salon, Tzuri Gueta. Welcome to the House of Faith and Fashion, Tzuri.
Hello. Yeah, I'm very happy to be with you. Thank you for your invitation.
We're quite honored, and I'm going to tell you that I know that you're coming from your studio in Paris, and I know you're probably on the second level because the first level is window to Paris, and your stuff is extraordinary. But here's my first question. I know the answer, but you're going to have to share this with the audience. You graduated with an engineering degree in engineering and design. How did you get to be Tzuri Gueta that could collaborate with, here I am, my first piece from 2012, which I think you collaborated with Chanel. So
exactly,
it is unbelievable. How did you go from engineering to who you are?
I am an artist in the base, and when I studied textile design, I knew that it will be a very interesting combination of innovation and artistic. So that's what I'm trying to do, to take my artistic approach into an innovation material, trying always to find the new limit of art, contemporary art. Where can it go? How can it function? Mixing a new material. Especially in Paris, when they have such a huge tradition of material, I try to show a new approach.
Well, for anyone that's watching, I'm going to take one of these beautiful earrings and can you tell us how you came up with the concept of silicone and silk? This is how you started.
Nice. Wow, beautiful.
I know you like your work, right? I love it. Work too.
I happy to see my babies where they in a good hand.
Yes, yeah. My hands for sure.
Yes. At the beginning, when I came from when I graduated, actually I created a completely futuristic universe of product. It was very hard to accept actually in the heart of the fashion. So at the moment, actually, that I mixed traditional with innovation, it functioned perfectly. So what I did at the beginning is taking the lace. That lace, it's something that's very important in France. It's something that they have a huge, big archive of big tradition actually of using the lace.
Fabric of France, yes.
Yeah, and then I just combined it actually with the silicone. That's why I call it silk and silicone. Just to show actually the two sides. Silk is very old and the silicone is very new. So just to show actually the approach of combining two different. Yeah.
Tzuri, can you share the names of the incredible designers that you collaborate with? I mean, I just only mentioned Chanel, and that's nothing compared to who you collaborate with. So can you tell the audience?
Yes, I think today I'm happy to say that I almost collaborate with all of them in France and Italy. So I came start working with for Thierry Mugler. And then it was Dior, then it was the Ted Lapidus, Givenchy, Balmain, and it's a long list. Example, Gautier.
Listen, I need translation on the bottom just in case, thick accent. That he just said Balmain, Givenchy, Dior, Jean-Paul Gaultier. I mean, this is the who's who of Paris. These are not, and aside from the fact, I know that you do with Issey Miyake, and I know that you've done it with Chanel, and you're just a genius. So can you tell us where can the American audience buy your things?
Great brand actually that I'm collaborating with. They are really have a presentation in any country, but what I'm creating actually it's I presented in a special event in the States. It's a trunk show of artists that I'm presenting my work, or it's a special event that I'm invited in a different gallery in
Yes.
Manhattan to show my work. This is something that I do once a year, and I also share it actually now with digitally. I'm doing all kind of presentation in the through the internet. Yeah.
And I suggest anyone that goes to Paris takes a visit to his salon, because whenever I go to Paris, I can't not go to his salon. And I want to thank you for providing me the necklace for the cover of my second book, Haute and Holy, which is like, it's still breathtaking. And of course, it's fringed, which is so on point right now with all this cowboy core. And I'm really, really happy that you joined me on this season finale, and get ready for season 2. Tzuri, you're a personal friend, so I know that I'm going to congratulate you on your upcoming museum exhibition in Israel coming up. I know that you're in museums all over the world. I know that you're extremely important in what you do. And you're just charming and wonderful. And I thank you so much for your genius. I don't know what movie you're working on next, because you did Wakanda. And you also do movie costumes for Hollywood. So I suggest that my viewers just go and visit him. And if you're in Paris, even if you just make a trip to Paris, especially to see Tzuri Gueta, do it. Because, you might get into the Bellman show and he might just show you kind of stuff that he does. So thank you so much for joining us. And I really appreciate it. And au revoir, Tzuri. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Tzuri, how could somebody get a handle on you? Tell us your social media, your website, please.
You can find on my website, tzurigueta.com, or in my Instagram account, that Tzuri Gueta official. I think you can find all. You can be connected to all my work and the way to approach them.
Yes, and you could always contact me and DM me on my pages, and I'll tell you exactly where to go, because I recommend this jewelry. All of my friends are in love with Tzuri.
Oh, wow.
So thank you so much for joining us, and au revoir, Tzuri. Don't move. The godmother of fashion, Fern Malice, is next. Stay tuned.
Hi, everybody. I'm Fern Malice. I was the creator of New York Fashion Week, and now I have a consulting business. And I'm also the author of Fashion Icons by Fern Malice. And I have books 1 and 2, which are fabulous, full of great interviews. You can buy the book set at Nordstrom, or buy the books independently at Amazon or other great booksellers. You can follow me on Instagram and find out more about my events and everything I'm doing. It's at Fern Malice. And I'm happy to be here on the Connect Network TV.
You're watching the Connect Network TV.